Welcome to another episode of the Venetian Empire campaign. Now, I tried to record a video, however I accidentally deleted the footage, meaning this is a bit in the future from what you last saw, so I'm going to catch you up. We basically took a bunch of land in Italy, took a bit of Milan's land, however, I thought this was the last settlement. Turns out it's not, because their armies are still alive. They still exist, meaning they still have land somewhere. Well, I can't remember if you need to kill their generals or their land. Constantinople, we can now train pike militia, which is very good. I already have some of that on its way to Iconium. So, because we're going to try and build a really strong army to hopefully take Caesarea, the Turkish fortress. I'm exploring up this way for the Mongols. And yeah, I'm hoping to build this army here to basically drive Sicily out of Caligari and maybe into Tunis as well. So that is what's going on. Oh yes, one other very small thing. It turns out the Pope is in Zaragoza. So that is where the Papal States are. So we're going to need to try and beat him there. There's a bunch of people, for some reason, just sitting on this island. And yeah, we'll see what happens. So, we're making good money. I'm trying to build a very good army, like I said. So I think we've already got that army there. That's going to be going for that Sicilian army. I made for Caligari. This one, I want to do something else. So, in Milan, we've got, what do we have? We've got a trebuchet and a lot of good Italian spear militia. So we're going to put them there. Florence, let's see. Florence has some good units for me. We'll take them and they can join the army. Already looking very solid. Rome, maybe those crossbowmen and those Italian spear militia can join. And we're still trying to defend Zagreb from any possible Holy Roman Empire incursion. So this army, I think this one here might be able to take out Tunis and Caligari all by itself, especially if it has the help of this one over here. So we're going to send this one to Innsbruck, probably, where the Holy Roman Empire is sitting, being very annoying, you know, trying to take our land. They keep raiding down from Vienna, so take Innsbruck, maybe move on to Vienna, so that could be very helpful. Got to train a few more units for that army. This one will attack next turn. We're building up a large army in Iconium, as we said. So yeah, let's end turn. The French sending a diplomat. We're also at war with them for some reason, which is very odd. They appear to have been moving on now. Holy Roman Empire, they've got a fleet over there. Some Sicilian princesses near our castle of Tresbionde. Not sure why they're doing that. That Sicilian army is running off somewhere. Don't know what it's doing. Don't really care. Milan, maybe they want peace? Let's see. Nope. But, like, they still do have armies. And I just don't understand where they're coming from. Although I think you might need to, looks like the Byzantines trying to take out a little scouting party. We're going to retreat. I don't think, yeah, okay, they couldn't catch up to us there. That's good. I think it's because we're an all-cavalry scouting group. Turks pulling away some troops from the Iconium region, meaning we'll probably be able to send in our stuff soon. The Egyptians still got a lot of navies lurking around. And the Hungarians. They're doing their thing. Pope's probably sending his armies to Zaragoza back home. And back to us. So we've got a lot of money now with strongest faction. We have built a lot of stuff. Thessalonica finally has its big old stone walls. That is very good. That'll make it happy. Constantinople got a lot of good units. Going to grab all of them. Going to go there. How am I going to make Constantinople happy? Train some militia in it. That's what I'm going to do. So this army is going to move that way. That'll take 3 turns. And already, I want to just choose the units that are going to, you know, go on this campaign. Those Sergeant Spearmen, some Pavese Crossbowmen, some militias, Armoured Sergeants, Feudal Knights, and the General. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them out. Iconium is still happy, so we can move that along. Any mercenaries we want? How good are Armenian archers? Lightly armed, but still effective. Feisty men from the mountains. We'll take 2 of them. That doesn't seem too bad. We need to take Caligari, so that's a good thing we are, you know, attempting to invade it. Gonna move our fleet there. What's this? Oh, yes. That's part of that army. Gotta move them to Innsbruck. This army. Try and take Bolslaw Herman out. I don't know how many men are in Caligari. I can check. 1. That's not good for them. I'm going to grab the men. And that should take, I don't know, a turn? 2 turns? Yeah, 2 turns to get there. So that's good. Palmero. We can train more units there for the big Tunis invasion. Probably need a general coming down there. So I'll just try and find one. Is Rome fine without him? Yep. He's going to go down there. After we train all those units, going to get some galleys, war galleys maybe, to help out. We'll also build a blacksmith there. Very good. So we've got our good army here. We've got 2 full stacks, not really full stacks. In the north of Italy, we've got a little army heading for Caligari. I'd say looking nice. End term report's looking good. Let's see, what does the Pope think of us? We're still denounced. Who else is denounced? No one else. Oh, he loves the Holy Roman Empire for some reason. That's weird. Oh, by the way, this is our faction ranking. Look at the way it's just absolutely skyrocketed. I can show it compared to all other factions. So, as you can see, we are doing pretty decently. That's overall ranking. That's military ranking. As you can see, this one here, the Mongols, are right behind us, which is worrying. Production, not quite sure what that means. Territorial, we're very good. Financial, I think that's the Mongols. For some reason, they have a bunch of money. Population, yeah, we're just doing really well. So, I want to see what the Mongols are up to. So, I think there might be a... Oh, God. That's where all the Byzantines have been hiding. In Sarkel, which is a big old region. Yeah, that captain's probably dead. It's fine. Let's see what the French are up to. Not anything too threatening. No, Sicilians, Milan. They're just doing the fake thing where it like says it's basically making a deal, but they're not actually saying anything. I think it's a possibility that Milan have a piece of land somewhere. I don't know where it could be. Like, where would the last remaining Milanese enclave be? I'm just going to auto-resolve that and lose the battle. It's fine. I think with our fortresses we've got... Oh, Hungary control that region. Interesting. We've done a full circuit around the Black Sea there. We can probably send that army right through Hungary and home to Iasi, which is interesting. Train some stuff. Palma is going to make a really good army. Sofia is now a fortress city. Very good. I've actually, over the half term, I went and saw a Venetian fortress in real life. They are pretty impressive things. What they've taught me, we really don't need very men in them to defend them. This Sicilian family member is about to get smashed. He's got 671 men. We have over 2,000. Let's take him out so we can send this army to Vienna, probably. That's where I want to focus our attention now. The Turks and the Holy Roman Empire. Going to wait for clearer weather. I don't like fighting in the rain. It appears to only be getting worse. Here we go. There's some nice weather. Okay. So, let's get all of our really good units. They're quite heavily armoured. Gonna put them in a line like this. This is what our Italian spear militia look like. No, sergeant, spearmen, dismounted field knights, all the good stuff. We have some Venetian archers, which are basically archers in plate mail with eastern compound bows, making them extremely effective. We have our general. We have 3 units of field knights and a unit of mailed knights, which is interesting. From an older time, those mailed knights are probably. They're nothing compared to our newer feudal ones. Oh yes, since it's the woods, the enemy will begin to probably hide a bit. I'm going to grab all of our units, all of our infantry. We're going to put them in a group, meaning we can control them all at once. Going to also do that with the field knights and all our missile units. So, what we've got to do is we've got to advance pretty cautiously into the forest, because we don't know what the enemy are going to have waiting for us there. And I'm going to position the cavalry over there. I'm going to make them walk. We really don't want to tire them out, because it just means they fight less effectively. So they're going to go a bit slower, but it's going to mean they fight better. Going to move our general over there so we can watch the battle. The closer he is, the more encouragement he gives to your units, and that makes them less likely to rout. So let's see, they've got the general's bodyguard. That's the only thing visible since it can't hide. That means their main army, here it is, okay. We've seen a unit, mercenary crossbowmen. They've got a lot of mercenary crossbowmen. I think at this point we just charge full speed. The archers can target those mercenary crossbowmen, and we can probably get our cavalry involved. It looks like our archers are already firing, since they're very good. They've got pretty decent range. I'm just going to wait to see what else pops up as we get closer. So far it only seems to be these mercenary crossbowmen, which are not the best unit. They're pretty early game. Okay, here's the rest of the army. Mercenary spearmen. Oh, it's like a mercenary army the Sicilians have got. Very interesting. Okay, pull the cavalry back. It's no longer cavalry at the moment. We're probably going to send them around to form up on this hill over here. Our infantry are going to charge. We're going to get our general nice and close so he can be really encouraging for the men. Our heavy units should absolutely wreck mercenary spearmen. Mercenary spearmen are just like they used to bolster your early game armies. not a legitimate unit. They're probably going to get absolutely wrecked here. Yeah, I'd say so. These Sergeant Spearmen, don't know what they're doing. Something very odd. Gonna try and use them to outflank these mercenary spearmen. Our cavalry can probably charge in on those mercenary spearmen there. Our general can get a bit closer. They're charging their Frankish knights. That's something I want our cavalry to deal with. So we're going to get them involved. We want the general here, really nice and close and encouraging. Oh, some of our... Oh, the mailed knights have made a bit of a diversion. We've taken out the Frankish knights, they're routing. Our general is going to charge their mercenary spearmen, which are also routing. Now we charge the general's bodyguard, which is routing. All they have left is a unit of mercenary crossbowmen. So we're going to try and capture the general, or at least some of his bodyguards. I don't know where he is. Oh, we've captured him. We've captured the enemy general. So you know how you ransom units, right? Well, generals, they're worth, like, a lot. I don't know, 1,000 denarii, 2,000? Florins, I mean. Been playing a bit of Rome Total War. What isn't routing? That unit of mercenary crossbowmen. Well, it will be soon once the mailed knights slam into them. Yeah, we've won. Clear victory. They lost 581. We only lost 45. That's most of their army. The general's gone. So I'd say it should probably just dissipate. Oh, the general's worth quite a bit. Yeah, so this entire ransom value is 4,475. Let's see if we can get it. Our enemy claims they cannot afford the ransom, and so we're executing the prisoners. I mean, sure. Well, at least it makes this guy feel appreciated. He can feel really appreciated. He's going to go get to siege Vienna. Going to siege Innsbruck. What's in it? They've got some feudal knights. It's a fortress, which means, you know, obviously, it's stronger. This army's still doing its thing. How long until these guys join up? There we go. Nearly a full army. It's going to march to Caesarea. Rhodes is blockaded by some German guys. How's Palmyra looking? I think it's pretty good. Where's that general that I wanted to send south? Here he is. He's gonna head to Palmyra. Are there any men here that think they can leave? No, I wouldn't say so. So the units I want to use from here, I'd say that, at least. I think we don't need too much more. What we do need is a decent navy. So we're just going to have that. That's going to be good. We're going to blockade the Sicilian docks for now. It appears that Tunis isn't very strong. The Sicilians don't have much left of their once grand empire, so I didn't expect much. We're allies with the Hungarians. I forgot that. I mean, I wouldn't say this is going to keep because they've betrayed us so many times. Oh, look. The Polish are going to probably take Cairo. Reminds me of my old Polish Empire campaign. Well, honestly, once we take Vienna, that will open up, like, the heartland of the Holy Roman Empire. So, I think we're going to try and, like, do a concentrated offensive all through this direction. You know, we're going to continue trying to take these guys out, but the priority is going to the Holy Roman Empire. Of course, we'll continue the Eastern campaign. That's very strong. Oh, the French are trying to take out that navy. That is why I wanted to make a strong navy to carry our men to Tunis. Because, you know, they could get sunk at any time. Holy Roman Empire, they've got a princess here. Not actually saying anything. Milanese, they're also not going to say anything. It's just a bit of a glitch again. Yeah. I don't know what they're doing. The Scots doing their thing. The Russians, they've found us. Let's see what the Russians have to say. Oh no, I actually wanted to talk with them this time. Want to see what they're doing. The Pope. A ceasefire. They demand tribute in exchange for a ceasefire. I can tell you now, we are not paying for no ceasefire. We're going to demand they become a vassal.
How could you ask these of us?
I mean, I'm the most powerful faction in the world. You're just city in Spain. You can't demand anything of me. New general, sure. The Roman Empire doing something more than us. Don't know what it is. Built a city hall in Milan. That sounds nice. Whatever it is. Palermo. I'm trying to make the army in Palermo have a lot of archers, since I think when you're on the defensive, archers can be very good. So here we go. That army's ready. Some cardinals doing stuff. It doesn't matter to us since we've been excommunicated for our attacking of Rome, maybe? And sacking it? I don't know. Which of our armies has the... Oh, not this one. Well, this one goes to Vienna. This one, yeah, this one has trebuchets. So, which means we don't need to wait to attack Innsbruck. We can attack it instantly. However, I am worried that... Oh, they've got reinforcements. But it's fine. I am worried that the game's just going to get annoyed and not, like, allow us to go through a second layer of defences. So I'm just going to quickly save it. Venetian Empire. And I'm also going to make the backup due to the fact I accidentally deleted my last successful campaign. Don't want that to happen again. So, let's go straight into it. Going to turn it up for the battle. Turn up brightness. And, yeah. Should be ready. So, this one, we're going to see what trebuchet can do to a castle wall. It's a very lovely looking castle. Don't tell me any more about this. We don't need you. I know how to take a castle. Here it is. Get all our spearmen and knights. Got a bit of Venetian heavy infantry in there as well. Gonna shove them in a line there. Get our crossbowmen behind them, ready to, you know, provide support. I don't think we have any cavalry units, that's fine. But we do have our massive trebuchets. We're going to hopefully destroy the walls. So there we go. Just gonna get them to fire. I don't want them to use fire, actually. Oh, one of them went very wide. Oh, it appears trebuchets are slightly inaccurate. What, they're firing rotting cows? No, what are they doing? Oh, I don't know. What are they doing? Okay, just fire. There we go. Hopefully going to tear down that wall pretty soon. I don't know how much it takes to smash a settlement wall. Not much. Probably will take it down quite quickly. So the reinforcements, they're not going to attack us, I don't think. They're going to try and get in the city to, you know, help the defenders. But, you know, we're going to try and get in there first with our catapults. Well, they're technically trebuchets, but they have the same effect. Roman Empire have got some men just inside. Near the gates, actually. The wall is taking its time to fall, which is rather annoying. Trebuchets clearly aren't doing their best. They're going to need to fire faster than this. But once we get cannons, walls won't really matter. Cannons are absolutely incredible. I can tell you now. You really don't need walls if you've got cannons. Although cannon towers exist on walls. and they just obliterate approaching units. The gunpowder age is crazy. It's absolutely wild, you know. Muskets, catapults, we get cannons on our ships. Venice was actually historically one of the very first nations to put cannons on ships. They had those big galleys with the round circle like turrets at the front with cannons poking out from all sides. It's one of the things they're known for. Historically, Venice actually existed up until Napoleonic times. They were, you know, a successful empire. That wall is technically still not down, and I'm worried we'll run out of ammunition. So I'm just going to hope that the castle walls actually fall and the trebuchets do their thing.
Excellent.
Well,
Breached
they
our
have done their
enemy's
thing.
walls.
I think they had some men stationed behind it there. Let's see, yeah, if I put on fire at will, the trebuchets will fire. Although they appear to be very rubbish at aiming. Not attack those guys over there. Yeah, I don't think they can aim. They really aren't hitting at all. Oh. Well, I think they're going to be more of a threat to us than the enemy. They're coming in with advancing. Why are they advancing? Oh yeah, because they're going to try and fire some rotting cows at the enemies to demoralise them. So, we're going to let them do that. That is one of the things that trebuchets can do.
Our
It's
enemies have
a
snatched
very...
victory from
What?
us like thieves in the night. They will not be so lucky next time.
Close defeat? When did I lose?
Show faith. God is still with us.
Regroup. We lost no men, but
Breaking the siege.
apparently we lost. That's rather odd. Oh, we ran out of ammunition and there's 2 layers of walls to get through. That's what it was.
Orders, number 1. God
Well,
will be with us,
it's
men.
fine. We lost no men.
Make
I don't
up,
care
men.
too
We
much.
rest here.
Our navy,
Your orders.
so gonna make it. Rome is building a port. I want to build some better infrastructure, especially in Venice. So I want, you know, some warehouses, crop rotations, maybe a council chambers, and a church. So all those good things. Zagreb is actually rather underdeveloped. They need some farms. But apart from, you know, trying to build up stuff and that very sad losing of that
Orders,
battle,
number 1.
we're in a very good place. When we take Caesarea, I'm really excited to see what pike militia do. And usually they'd be good, but we've got you know, some armor upgrades on them, which should make them really good. Russia, as we saw before, the diplomat doesn't actually offer anything. Very sad. Danes, Poles, the Hungarians. Okay, Hungary. We're allies. You don't need to attack me like that. We're just gonna retreat from that.
Nothing to salvage here.
But, oh, the Hungarians have betrayed us. This is so annoying. Why? Why? They really didn't need to do this. That is very sad. A Theologians Guild? Why not? Yeah, Hungary have betrayed us. I swear, they must have like a rating of very untrustworthy. Oh, some really good mining stuff in Thessalonica. Palmyros got its war galleys. So as they go to Tunis,
Yes, my lord. Bless you, Lord.
we
Back on
besiege
Your orders,
Caligari.
With God's
That looks
blessing.
like it's going to fall relatively soon.
Your orders,
And we go back to
we will
Innsbruck.
engage them
And this time we're
honorably,
going to besiege it
Without
normally.
question, we shall
I
begin the
think,
siege.
seeing as what... Oh, the Hungarians,
Orders, number 1.
they're coming
With God's
south.
blessing and yours,
So
we
we're going to
march
need to
to
stop
battle.
them. Train defences in our cities. We really need a bower here so we can get some peasant archers. Constantinople looks like it's about to riot. So maybe we'll train some more men there. We'll continue moving. We're now in Turkish land. Very good. France are at war with Egypt. Milan is also not the happiest. Maybe an artist's studio will help them with that. I don't know. The Moors, for some reason, are just sitting in my land. Well, if you don't seek trouble, then why are you sitting on my land? As well as all these navies, even though I'm at war with most of them. That kind of makes sense. We're the most advanced faction. Great. Oh, hold up. They're probably going to try to take Ayasi, aren't they? So, I can train one unit there. Very nice. Not really. That was a joke. We're going to probably lose it, even though we never owned it in the first place. And it's pretty rubbish. So, just gonna let it be. Our empire's looking stronger than ever, I'd say. Everything's looking good. Gonna take some cities soon. Innsbruck. Gonna take Calgary. Gonna take Tunis. Maybe even gonna take Vienna this episode. Maybe even Caesarea. Very good. Oh, the French are attacking our navy. And we had a crushing defeat from that. That's really an issue. I don't think a crushing defeat is a good thing. Oh god. This is really bad. This is really bad. Okay. New plan. We get off that boat as quickly as possible. Basically, what happened was just a bunch of navies all attacked us all at once. We nearly basically lost every man on board. So we're just going to drop them off on Crete. And we're going to lose the battle. No, we are going to win that battle, but it's not the ideal target. Rebels can do that? They can besiege cities? What? I never knew that. That's possible? Wait, have you ever seen that happen before?
Name the field of battle. We will meet you there.
No, genuinely, I've never, in any medieval Total War game I've ever played, seen rebels besiege a city. What?
Your orders, noble one.
I'm so confused. Okay, let's see what is in Caesarea. I think that's the factionaire, the Crown Prince. Interesting. Oh yes. Get the men off the boats. Here we go. Oh, this is our old city, Heraklion. We'll take it back now, because it appears Tunis is defended by a bunch of navies. Calgary. That's an auto-resolve. We only lost one man, and that's with auto-resolve. We can sack it for a lot of money. Rewarded with even more money, we're on 12,000 now. Upgrade it into a fortress, since the previous owners did not. That's very good. Sicily only have Tunis, Tripoli, and the Isle of Crete. And we're about to take one of those. Egypt's the most advanced faction. I'm going to try and attack this Hungarian army. That is, you know, trying to probably take one of our cities. So we're going to fight them. Oh, wow. It must be like all peasants or something. Look at that balance of power. Yeah, this should be a pretty good victory. So, honestly, if the balance of power is that low, with that many soldiers on the enemy side, they can't have much. They can't have much. It seems to be just really rainy in this area. There's a river to our backs. Hungarians have the hilltop though, which might make this battle very slightly harder. But oh, it's all catapults. Like their army. Okay, we charge the cavalry. They've got like what, peasants, town militia, Pavis crossbowmen, and catapults. We just charge. And it's a victory. These guys will rout so easily. But if those catapults get a shot on us, though, that will be an issue. We'll charge the peasants, I think. They'll rout the fastest, for obvious reasons. They're peasants who have been dragged from their fields and forced to work. There's some Magyar cavalry, which is just cavalry. The catapults are about to fire. We need to push for them very quickly. We're already firing some missiles. The entire enemy line has already just fallen to bits. It's absolutely disintegrated, seeing as they're mostly peasants. This is not a surprise. I think we just continue just killing all the catapults. They're already routing. There's one left. I think they've got some Magyar cavalry. We'll kill that. The enemy are just getting absolutely wrecked. If this is what Hungary are trying to send to stop us, then they have no hope at all. I mean, it really doesn't matter. They've got some town militia. That's routing. The catapults, we're going to kill them. Kill the peasants. Clear victory. Yeah, when I saw that balance of power for 700 men, I was like, that's surely not right. And it wasn't. Let's ransom them back. They've rejected it, not because they ran out of money, but because they didn't want to. So, because of that, I'm going to go to invade the Hungarian capital. Going to sack it, hopefully. That made Denmark dislike me for some reason. Probably they were allies. I think we can end turn. Spanish, not much from them. I haven't actually met the Spanish, I don't think. Or maybe I met them once for, like, exchanging map information or something. But then we never met again. Okay, this... At least our men aren't on board the boats this time. I mean, it was a fairly even battle. However, we just got really unlucky. And we got a crushing defeat as our outcome. And yeah, that one's a clear victory. Like, very confusing. We'll lose this one. Clear defeat. We lose the navy. But it's fine. What else is going on in the world?
Noble foe. Let's see if we
The Hungarians. We will attack you unless you give us a whole 200 florins. I'm going to change that around. Ceasefire. Give region. Bran and Bucharest. There's your offer.
Perhaps the ladies in your lands are easily fooled.
Oh.
You showed little respect this day. Farewell.
Okay, so we're being attacked by rebels. We might lose Bulgarna to rebels. Wait, imagine that actually happened. Even though... It's not, guys. We're not going to lose this battle. If we did lose this battle, I would personally just destroy every... Oh, we got ballista towers, I think. I think we're good. Oh, and they've only got a ram. They've only got a ram. That means that, well, they're not really going to be able to get in. Although we only do have a few men. We really need to garrison our cities better. I think we should be good. They're approaching. They've got men-at-arms. Wait. We cannot let them in. Men-at-arms? Look at them. Oh, if they get in, we're dead. Come on, set the ram on fire. 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 Please. Please, please, please. Oh no. Oh no.
Grave tidings! Our enemy are at the gates!
Come on. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Charge the Venetian heavy infantry. Attack them.
Holy Mother of God! The enemy's ram is through our gates!
Oh my goodness, this is absolutely horrible. How have I allowed this to happen?
By the Almighty Lord, or a military genius. Lord protect us.
Oh.
Our general lies slain upon the battlefield. Only half the enemy force remains.
Come on. Hold the gates at any
God
cost.
save us! The enemy have the walls! Look to our defense, or all will be lost.
Hold the gates. Hold them. Come on. Hold the gates. Hold the gates. We're not holding the gates. We're not holding the gates. Crossbowmen, do something. They're storming the walls. They're storming the walls.
I pray the course of this battle changes, because defeat seems almost certain.
Defeat does seem almost certain. Come on, crossbowmen. You're our only hope. They're going to go take the city. Go stop them. Quickly. Run, run, run. Go, go, go. Oh my goodness. They're taking the city. They're taking the city. How? How has this happened? How have I allowed this to happen? This is terrible.
Good news. The enemy is no longer in command of the city.
Oh, they ran out of the
Holy
square
Mother,
for a
save
bit.
us. Our enemy is in control
But,
of the city.
okay, just shoot them. Just shoot them. Come on, crossbowmen. Do something. Do something. Come on, fight them, fight them, fight them, fight them. Win, 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 win. Kill
Our
them.
men have fought long. My lord, only half our force remains.
Come on.
Our enemies have won this battle.
Oh
But they
my
have not won this war.
goodness. Oh, God. They've taken Bulgana. They exterminated every single person in there. Oh, no. This calls for retaliation. I don't care if Milan revolts. I don't care if Venice gets angry. We're dragging out all its men, and we are going to take that right back. Now, this is unacceptable. Now, we're building an army. We're building a horde. We will not... They're going to pay for that. We're going to kill every single rebel in that settlement for what they just did. Get out of my way, Hungary. I'm heading for your capital. We can take Caesarea now. So, let's do that. This is probably going to be the final engagement of this episode. So, I'm going to try and make it count. So, let's see what happens. I don't know how many men they have.
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way.
They probably don't have too many. I'm going to just get the men. It's the bad militia getting the ladders. I'm fine with that. They're not actually rubbish. They've got some feudal knights on the ladders as well. I'm going to keep most of the ladders back since it's a 2-layered fortress. Let's deploy the pikemen in front so we can see what they do. Look at those guys. Whoa, those are good, I hope. They should be pretty good, like, fighting in the streets. Those Armenian archers don't seem great, but they'd be better than nothing. I think this might be the first time, not quite sure, that we use broken lance cavalry. Very good, basically knights, but 10 times better. We've got a lot of that. We've got 3 units of it, and a general. So this is not nothing. This army. We're going to go for the walls. I don't know what they've got on it. Ottoman infantry. What's that? They seemingly have a lot of it. Just gonna speed it up. Men nearly at the walls. But if it's a missile unit, this Ottoman infantry should better get slaughtered by my knights.
Our men have reached the walls with their ladders.
Gonna just charge the men. We're going to hopefully storm them and take out these Ottoman infantry. Oh, they don't seem to be rubbish. They seem to be very interesting, like, multi-role units. Dude, they're cool. I respect these guys. They've actually got, like, decent armies. We're gonna need to fight a bit to take this. I still can't believe we managed to lose Bulgana. Not to, you know, some elite, new, you know, Holy Roman Empire army that's coming in to reclaim it. No, just some random rebels with some men-at-arms. Though towards the end it looked like we might actually retake it somehow. But,
the battle is in
no.
our favor. Only half the enemy force remains.
I think the enemy might just be about to get wrecked. Have we got any men on the walls? Yeah, they need to go, take the gates. Since it's a fortress, we should be able to, retrain a lot of our units here. Okay. Now we get the second wave of ladders to run for the walls. Here they come. And we just get all of the units apart from the ladders. And we make sure they're inside the castle. But they can go slowly. They've fought for a while. We don't want them to get too injured. We've got, you know, the broken lances coming in. They should be pretty good for the last portion of the battle. Want to keep them around. Got some men still scaling the ladders to get in. Those Ottoman infantry guys, they weren't nothing. We need to be wary of them in the future. If we see them in an army, we know it means business. So I thought they were missile units, right? Because they were like shooting arrows, but actually, they are like they're like heavy infantry as well. So that is quite something to have an army like that. I think we're already at the walls. There is more Ottoman infantry on there, which is rather annoying. Here's the general's bodyguard. That's the thing we're going to have to worry about. Going to take those Ottoman infantry out, hopefully. You know, there's only a few of them. So, these guys should be able to take them out. These Italian militia. But we will see. I am not entirely confident in their abilities, honestly. The men appear to just be sitting on that bit, which is rather annoying. I want them to actually try and scale the walls. Oh, this is annoying. It's doing the glitch again, where they basically don't do anything.
If we
It's
remain true
very
and
annoying.
wholehearted,
They
victory
basically
will be
like
ours.
basically just don't follow orders. Like most of your army doesn't. Like they just sit like that. Those guys are routing. They appear to have really low morale at the moment. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Someone take the gates. Somebody, anybody, take the gates. It's not that hard. We've captured it. Great. Let's get everything to charge the bodyguard of the Crown Prince. The gates are open. Here come our men. The broken lances should be coming soon. The pike militia, I want them to have their pikes, not swords. They currently have swords out, so I'm just going to try and get them there to hopefully get some actual good weapons on. We've arrived, we're fighting the bodyguards. We've got a lot of men coming in here. Oh, we've got the broken lances also arriving today to help with the battle. We're going to do basically the push strategy, where you basically get all the men and you push them like past the general. I think this should just be an easy last slog to victory. So, yeah, let's see how it goes. There's still some Ottoman infantry sitting here, and we just slowly slog it all down until they're gone. Taking the city should provide like a gateway into like Asia.
Our men have slain the Saracen general.
Well, he's
Now
dead.
we must send his men running back to the desert.
They're not doing well. As you can maybe tell, Christians don't really like Muslims. In this, that's what the Crusades were. That's what the Crusades are like now in this game. The Christians don't really like these guys, and that's what the advisor was talking about, like Saracen dogs. That was their opinion. That's why a lot of wars happened. So it's pretty sad that religion causes that.
Our men are in command
We're
of
commanding the
castle.
city. We should be able to take those guys out. I think the last guy's dead.
This is a
Clear victory.
that
Yeah.
goes to only
Very good. That looks good. We've taken it. We can sack it.
to
get a bunch of money. Very nice. Most advanced faction. Very good. New mission, blockade Port Heraklion. Well, we're going to take it, so that doesn't matter too much. Enemy armies routing. Taken Caesarea. I want to retrain my men. What is... Oh yeah, that gets Venetian archers. We can train some decent stuff here. Well, thank you for watching this episode. We've expanded a lot, fought some good battles, sent our militaries in lots of places, had some very sad and embarrassing losses. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, smash that like button and the subscribe button, and see you in the next episode.